Good day, sir. I hope this video finds you well again. So my name is Hui Xuejia. My metric number is 245623. In this video, we are going to present about our HEER report, where we are going to evaluate the establishments of the Fruitmates Cafe in Penang Island. The report actually will highlight the objective of the Fruitmate Cafe, which follow by the missions and the visions of the business. Also, we are going to do some overview of the organizations, which consisting of the statements of its owner, products, and locations. After that, we are going to review the Fruitmate business, whether they use hospitality cycles or they use English as their mediums of communications, and also how they're going to advertise their business, to promote their business. Besides of that, we are also going to do some review on the internal operations issue. In this report, we are going to in these presentations we will going to give some suggestions and recommendations to support the issue and provide some solutions to the business sustainment in the future. Okay, so this is the presentations for academic purpose, and if Fruitmate could, they can use these recommendations for their business. So let's start to the first part. The first part is about the background of the Fruitmate. So basically, Fruitmate Cafe is a cafe house, or we call as a smoothie bar, where they have a small wooden bars in front of the cafe house. They primarily serve fresh fruits ice creams. Yes, you never heard wrong. It is fresh fruit ice creams topped with fresh fruit and fruit drinks such as fruit juice, super smoothie, mixed fruit tea, as well as they also serve some cakes, muffins, and sandwich as well. They don't serve main meals or main course like Western foods, but they did serve as a small pastry food. It's basically focused on tea time meals actually, rather than they not focus on Western food. Fruitmate actually is a restaurant serve and offer fresh fruits products with a reasonable price compared with others franchising restaurants such as Tea Life and others yogurts industry. The business actually is a partnership-based business which is controlled by three friends or persons, where one of them are the CEO of the business, who are the co-founders of this business, the ideas and the plannings for this business. Another one is as an operating manager, who are going to control or handle the daily operations of the business. And the last one is a financial manager of the business, who are going to look through, to handle and manage the finance of the business and the cash flow as well. Fruitmate actually is an amazing rest stop which located in the center heart of the Georgetown, Penang, for locals and tourists to visit. Basically, they can find easily on a Google map, but it's a little bit challenge to find physically, because the shops actually is on the back street, and it might be a little bit challenge for a tourist to look for the shop. Fruitmate also serve as a centers of social interactions, which provide a good place for people to gatherings and to hang out with their friends. Why? Because it serves tea times meals. They serve cake, they serve muffin, they serve sandwich. It is a cafe shops where they do let people feel like it is time for tea times or just a snack to have it. and the environment is fantastic. The environment of the cafe actually is suitable for people to hang out, to watch, to gathering over there, and chit chat for a moment. Based on the interview, we also know that actually fruitmates are taking the social media by storm for its soft serve, which is the ice cream. Why? Because their ice cream actually are served seasonally, which they will change the the flavor of the ice creams or the design of the ice cream in 1 to 2 months. So every 1 to 2 months, they are going to introduce new flavor of the ice cream or the new design of the ice cream. So this may attract people to come in their shops and just for their new product. This is a strategy, marketing strategy for the business to bring the business up in the future. So what is their missions and missions? The vision statements of the fruitmates is to provide highest quality product, which also their vision also includes delivery the best customer service and expand their business through innovations and continuous improvement in the future. So this is the future. This is the vision statements they are going to for the business. They're going to provide the highest quality product. But I say just now, they actually use fresh fruits instead of using the calorie, the others artificial products to makes the products look fancy. They use fresh foods so that their products are very quality and healthy. And also they deliver the best service to the customer service. They try to be polite, passionate on customer service actually. They are very good in customer service. And they try to expand the business in an innovation way where they're going to introduce new products every 1 to 2 months. So this is the innovations way to make business sustain in future. The mission statements of this company is to make higher quality fruit product with highest quality ingredients for people to enjoy and adapt the needs of each customer with reasonable price. So this is the mission statements of the business. They're going to provide the highest quality ingredients, such like I mentioned just now. We're using fresh foods instead of artificial other fruit ingredients, and they also provide the reasonable price for customers to satisfy what customer needs. Okay, as we know, current situations might be frustrated for certain customer. So this is a reason. So this is the strategy for the business to attract people to buy their products. So I guess my part is until here. So next I'm going to pass to my friends to going to explain you about the review of the fruit meats. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let's go to the review of the fruit meat. To obtain a better understanding on the public's opinion towards the service provided by fruitmate, researchers collect reviews and comments wrote on social media platforms which the host of fruitmate active on. Those social media are mainly from Facebook and Google, which give their user the ability to leave reviews directly on the pages of the establishment. Their most popular dessert is the dragon fruit and lemon soft served with ice cream. The numbers of reviews that can be found on Facebook page are 33 reviews and having the average score of 4.8 out of 5 points and 4.4 out of 5 points on Google with a total of 391 reviews. The researchers browsed through the reviews and was able to transcribe it into positive and negative review. So let's go to the positive reviews. Most of the reviews and comments were observed are positive across multiple platforms. Their customer praised Fruitmate for their special and unique products, which is soft served ice cream topped with fruits and beautiful decorations, which was very aesthetic and a large volume of content. Where the products received is often aligned with the advertisement. Other than that, the variation of the product is also certified by many customers. Fruit Mate sell fresh ice cream, ice juice, and tea with different flavors, and also put real fruit rather than fruit with additive, that which makes the taste unnatural. One of the customer wrote it is a great place to have dessert during hot sunny day. They have a variety of drinks and ice cream. The special thing is about the fruit is ice cream. Okay, so let's go to the negative review. Although Fruit Mate received overwhelmingly high numbers of positive reviews, but there are some negative reviews as well. One of the reason is why because some of their staff is impolite. A customer stated that the staff rolled their eyes when talking and taking orders, and they ignored when I asked when will my order will be received. Besides that, another customer also stated that it is a very small shop and can't be easily seen. It is also too overpriced, and the parking could be a problem during peak hours or when tourists is a lot. When asked what would the staff react to their negative review, they would politely apologize and will try to improve their management better. So that's the review of other people towards the shop. Thank you.
Hey sir, my name is Wang Minghong and I'm going to present about the hospitality cycle of the Fruit Mate. The first stage of hospitality cycle is arrival. At this stage, the customer will choose to dine in at the restaurant. At this stage, it's very important for the host to establish their first impression to the guests, usually by their attractiveness of the storefront, like the store design, decoration, and also the welcoming attitude of the staff. When the guests arrive in the store, staff of the Fruit Mate will welcome the guests with greetings. Guests will choose their table according to how many they are. However, during the implementation of CMCO, the number of guests they allow to share a table are limited by the size of the table. So before entering the store, guests are required to either write down their contact detail on the notebook or scan the QR code by using the MySuggestora app on their smartphone. The guests are also required to check their temperature. If their temperature are exceed 37.5 degrees Celsius, they are prohibited to entering the store. Second stage of hospitality cycle is familiarization, where usually the restaurant staff will allocate the menu to the guests and brief them about the additional detail. In the case of Fruit Mate, the staff will tell guests what seasonal special menu they are during the time. When the guests make up their mind and ready to give order, they are required to stand in and line up at the order counter and state their order to the cashier. At the same time, cashier will try to give suggestions for add-ons and repeat order to the guests to confirm their orders to prevent mistake. After that, the cashier will pass the order list to the person in charge of the ice cream and beverage preparation procedure. At the end, cashier will print out a receipt for the guests to pay before their orders can be prepared. After finish the transaction, the cashier will give back the exchange, if any, and tell the guests to wait patiently. The third stage is the engagement between the host and the guest, where in this stage, guests will wait for their order to be prepared. Usually will take some time because the crafting and decorating of the popular menu like the fresh fruit ice cream will take some time, and at the same time it needs to be prepared before they are melted. Fruit Mate also sell fresh juice and iced tea as refreshment, and they can be prepared faster. Besides, Fruit Mate also sells souvenir at the storefront. So in the meantime of waiting the order, the guests can browse the souvenir on their shelf. After the orders have been prepared, the cashier will call the number on the guest receipt to have them collect the orders by themselves. The last stage of the hospitality cycle is the departure of the guests. During this stage, most restaurants will have their guests pay the bill last. However, in the Fruit Mate case, the guests pay before they took their orders because of lacking in staff number. If they brought souvenir, they will also need to pay at the cashier first. Lastly, before guests leave, cashier will say, "Thank you, please come again," to show appreciation to the guests and ask them to rate and give review of their shop at the social media, mainly on Google, Facebook, and Instagram.
Hi, my name is Chan Guan Ting, entry number 253069. Today, I will talk about the social remedy and corrective measure. First, English language use. According to the interview, the main language spoken by FoodMed employees is English because most of Vietnam people can and are likely to speak English. In addition, the owner told us due to the special situation, for example, the customer does not understand English, in this situation they will use Mandarin and Malay. FoodMed has only 2 staff members who are expert in English, Malay and Mandarin. Therefore, there is no situation where it is impossible to communicate with customer. Second, service provider. FoodMed is a fresh juice and smoothie bar located in Georgetown, Vietnam. They offer juice and smoothie in a variety of flavors according to the season. FoodMed service is very good, but there still some complaints. They are inconsistent with the service provision, which has caused some customers to consider as underperforming. When there are too many people, there will be a shortage of personnel. The staff service speed is very slow because they need to do a lot of work, such as asking customer, cutting food, and throwing the food in the mixer. Due to this factor, employee attitude has become rude, which have become the focus of customer complaint. Third one, skill training. FoodMed have only 2 employees, all of whom are boys aged between 18 till 20. As part of the skill training, the owner teach them interpersonal skill, food cutting technique, and the use of the blender. Before hiring the staff, the owner will make sure the staff have a good command in English, Mandarin, and Malay language. After recruitment, the owner will teach them the producer of making fresh juice and smoothie. Since the procedure is not hard, the staff can easily to learn it. Also, the owner will provide the training of interpersonal skill. Communication skill is very important when you are contacting with customer. It is investing the customer impression towards your business. Fourth, employee knowledge. Based on the interview, the owner of FoodMed know the hospitality cycle, namely arrival, familiarization, engagement, and departure. Therefore, the shop producers are very good because she know how to manage and set up. But according to guest comment, they're not satisfied with the attitude and speed of work of the employees. Through comment, we can know that employees' emotional intelligence means EQ is not very good. The owner must solve the solution through some way, such as give them some training of hiring new employees.
Good day, my name is Ong Jin. I will present about recommendations to the FoodMed hospitality service. For the recommendations, first I will recommend the business must be increase the number of the staff. This is because for the quantity of the worker, owner should be increase their worker in their business. This because during the peak season there will be a huge number of the people coming to visit the shops. Means the peak season is during holidays or the public holidays. Either is a school holidays or public holidays. There will be huge people will coming to support this business, and you will see the line, the long queue in front of the shop. If without with the limited of the worker, the situations will be chaotic and confusing because limited of staff can't handling the customer well. So increasing of the worker is really important because it may help to reduce the chaos of operations, and customer no need take for the long time to wait for the ordering and the coming of their beverage. Then the second one is training and development. Training and development refer to the training activity in the company to enhance their knowledge and the skills of the worker by providing information and instructions on how to perform the specific tasks. Owner of the food mart should be conduct the training program to their staff to provide the best service to customer and create a good reputations to the company. They must look more concerned to interpersonal skills and communication skill of the worker. Having a good communication skills is really important to the worker when they have a problem, and customer have a problem complain to the company. If they have those both of the skills, the staff or worker can have the best solution and settle all the problem with their high EQ, means high of the emotional quotient, and everything will be done in soft way and smoothly. In addition, punctuality also lead to training to every staff of our worker, and they must ensure that the worker always work on time and not will be late come to the work with a lot of excuse. Then the third one is satisfaction level, customer satisfaction survey. Customer satisfaction survey is a questionnaire designed to help the hospitality industry understand what their customer think and about their product and service. Questionnaire generate to know the satisfaction level of customer through the hospitality service. This questionnaire help the hospitality service to know what's customer satisfied and what's customer unsatisfied to help the company make an improvement in the future. This also can help company identify their strengths and their weaknesses in the service and make the improvement to their service. Means they make a service be the best, will be more better than current. Foodmate can conduct a survey via the printed paper form or online form distributed to customer and identify the problem. Then the fourth one is promotions. Promotion is a type of communications between the customer and service provider. It can help the people making pay the attention to the products and also improve the public image within the company. This is the marketing strategy to create mind of the interest of the customer and also generate the loyalty of the customer to our service, to the food-based service. According to the Google review and Facebook review, have some customer complain that the price of the item have a little bit overpriced, then the service provider must be conduct can it suggests that to conduct promotions to the item. Service provider can conduct promotions like buy 2 fruit juice and free 1 dessert to customer, or the discount promotions with the term and conditions to the customers in a single receipt. Also, service provider also can develop a membership program to their customer to enjoy the membership discount in the next purchasing. As a conclusion, Fruit Made is a famous fresh juice and a smoothie bar in the Penang state. Tourists will visit these places during the holidays or the hot weather. Many people come here is because their fruit is they use fresh fruit to come out their juice, and they also have a friendly service to the customer. Due to the overpriced review, service provider must be considered in the price setting. Besides, I can't deny that interpersonal skills and good communication skills is really important in hospitality industry. To ensure the skills is well training, service provider must provide the training and development activity to their staff for increase the customer loyalty, customer satisfaction level in hospitality industry. If the staff have a good communication skills and interpersonal skill, the customer satisfaction level will be increased and the brand image will be improving. But in contrast, if the staff without good interpersonal skills and good communication skill, automatically customer satisfaction will be low and brand image will not have any improvement, and it will create the bad reputations and the bad impressions to the customers and also public.